It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine is out there with James. Then it's Castle. Then there's Murray. And for Milwaukee, you've got Brandon Ingram. Brandon Clark is out there with Snow. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Now, here's Ivey. No good there off the double clutch. To the middle. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Snow. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. James, no good. Murray against Ivey. He doesn't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Levine kicks to LeBron. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Over Snow. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's Levine that time on the assist by Murray.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Now, here's Ivey. He's guarded closer. It's deflected. Pass to Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timeout.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Coming off a terrific season, 7th in steals, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Here's Ivey. Ingram outside. Back to Ivey. Pass to Snow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. first free throw is good. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Murray. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Bucks trail by 6. Line, he's covered by Murray. Picked by Clark to the inside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Line, he's covered by Murray. Here's Line. And that one is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Castle. Ivy defending. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They set the pick. Here's Snow. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine misses from close range. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Snow. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now, here's Clark. His last outing, he had 24 points. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy. Off target from 3-point range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's James. The rebound by Ivy.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Clark. Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Murray outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to James. Over Snow. And the Bulls with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. Levine deciding where to go with it. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Levine. It's tipped, and he gets it back.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Murray outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They need this one. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Pass to Snow. Now Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Snow. Beyond the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Ivy. Here's Snow. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Castle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Milwaukee. Barnes is checked in for the Bulls. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Reeves left side. Ivy up top, guarded by Levine. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Free throw good, Levine. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Now here's Levine. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Yes, that goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Reeves. Still scoreless. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Barnes against Ingram. Barnes can't get it to go. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Bucks. 9-point game. They get it back. Wiseman finds Sexton. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Bulls shooting 47% here so far. Here's Levine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Reeves against Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Outside, Sexton. Barnes against Ingram. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
Well, fighting through it there. Ingram can get aggressive when he needs it inside.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Levine. Can't hit from in close. Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Reeves against Van Vliet. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Free throw good, Reeves. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's James over Snow. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Reeves against Van Vliet. Here's Reeves. 8 points his last outing. Clock is at 3. Here's Snow. The shot from the low post is good. Snow's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Snow. Sexton is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Robinson. Van Vliet outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Inside, it's tipped. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Pass to Sexton. Wiseman sets a screen for Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And he makes the first. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Snow against James. Shoots a fader. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 6. Robinson kicks to Finney-Smith. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Robinson. With his first shot attempt. Offensive rebound. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Snow.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Snow, a screen on Robinson. Pass to Reeves. Down low, Snow. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. On the wing, Murray. He's defended by Reeves. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Free throw good, Murray. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
4 on the clock. Clark dishes to Green. From deep three-point land, Chicago grabs the miss. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Van Vliet with a screen on Clark. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
To the middle. Here's Lai. And the layup's good off the gloves.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Murray outside. Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Reeves outside. Here's Snow. He's covered by Murray. Shoots from the baseline. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Snow. Bulls have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. LeBron sets the screen for Van Vliet. And it's Chicago scoring again.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jaden Ivey comes in for Austin Reeves. And then for Chicago, Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Ivey passes to Clark. Rebound by the Bulls.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Pass to Ivey. To the paint. A steal. Here's Castle. Ivey defending. And here's LaVine. Sinks the three-pointer. LaVine's got 14 points for the game.
Quick trigger there. LaVine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Now, here's Clark. No scoring in this one. Snow against James. Clark a screen on James. And they get it. He can't hit that time. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's LaVine. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Clark. And James pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Free throw good, LeBron. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Austin Reeves is checked in for Snow. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Castle. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Castle's got 5 now.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Picked off in midair. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ingram outside. Line. He's covered by Murray. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. No good from Clark. Chicago leading by 22. And here's Levine. 16 points for him. Inside. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Barnes.
Number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Line. He's covered by Murray. That one drops for him.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Takes a step back. To the middle. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark. The Bulls have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And he can't get the first one. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Back to Murray. It's stolen, and here's the break. Here's Lai. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The rebound by Ivy. Bucks trail by 19. Over Murray. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Levine kicks to Murray. Ingram with the steal. Line. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Ivy. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. Here's Lai. Off the left rim and out. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Levine.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Lai, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls lead by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Rose. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for Chicago, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Chicago Bulls.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Murray. So for Chicago right now, they've got DeJounte Murray. Levine is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Castle. LeBron against Ingram. Pass to Snow. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Here's Castle. To the paint. Left block shot on the way. Rebound, Milwaukee. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Snow against James. Is slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram usually has a size advantage, and they're chipping in on the offensive glass.
Screen by James. Here's Murray. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Castle. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's good. He's got 11.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. James in the post. He's covered by Snow. It's blocked. Ingram attacking. And the shot falls short this time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Murray. Milwaukee with the rebound. Snow's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. Dan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scorers along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Pass to Snow. There's the 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Now here's Ingram from outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Murray, the pass to James. And they recover it. And the rejection by Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Snow against LeBron. Looking to get it. Go out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, LeBron. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way, and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Barnes is checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop. Levine's got 18 points in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Ingram outside. The 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
A fadeaway. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Ivy. And he gets it to go. Ivy's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Outside, Levine. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got 6 rebounds now in the game. over Barnes, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Castle. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Lai. Murray with the defensive effort. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Snow. He's got 23. Clark.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Austin Reeves is checked in for Ivy. And the Bulls making a change also. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Castle. And the second free throw, good. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 analysts that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Ingram against Levine. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 16. To the inside. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to Ingram. Back to Reeves. Here's Snow. Launches a three. A shot. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Barnes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Line covered by VanVleet. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Reeves. Shot to stop the run. Murray with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Here's VanVleet. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And some changes here for the Bucks. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Josh Green comes in for Snow. And it's Colin Sexton in for Austin Reeves. First free throw is good. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Chicago. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Chicago making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Lai. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbounds. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. The shot's good. Murray's got 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wiseman the pass to Ingram. Wiseman sets a screen for Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So with Brandon Ingram's height, his shooting abilities, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people. And he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch. Bucks trail by 20. Pass to Wiseman. Down low, stolen by Robinson. Murray the pass to Finney-Smith. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Murray a screen on Sexton. Murray outside. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Achua, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Bulls. Van Vliet's checked in. .136 left in the third quarter of the game. Wing shot on the way. Count it. Good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's no doubting Levine's scoring ability. He can score it from anywhere.
Achua kicks to Green. From 15 feet away. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Green. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Sexton. Robinson against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 19. Outside, Levine. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Levine. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Milwaukee has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Ingram outside. Over Robinson. And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And let's get an update on Austin Reeves' injury. David, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. You won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
You've got Wiseman, Snow out there with Green. Then there's Sexton, and it's Wesley in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Van Vliet passes to James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
That free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Pass to Green. Over Barnes. Rebound by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Finney Smith finds Van Vliet, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and finished off by Finney Smith.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Snow. A second chance effort. The rebound by James. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Barnes. No good with the triple.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Right side, Sexton. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
And we see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
James kicks to Finney Smith. Van Vliet against Sexton. Shoots from 14. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. That one goes in.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Snow against James. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Bulls. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Murray's checked in for Barnes.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Murray dishes to LeBron. Pulls up. The Bulls with another miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Snow can't hit. Chicago leading by 22. Van Vliet finds Murray. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires for 3. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Snow. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Murray for three. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. LeBron against Snow. Outside for Sexton. To the middle. It's picked off. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game. The Bucks shooting just 34% from the floor. Snow the pass to Sexton. Drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Bucks. Clark, he's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Ingram in for Colin Sexton. That one is no good. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And here's LeBron outside. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Levine. So the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. With the shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Chicago leading by 20. Murray looking around. And it's denied. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Snow. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his 5th foul. Ivy's checked in for Josh Green. Castle's checked in for the Bulls. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
A full team effort.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Murray outside. Back to Levine. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Bucks trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, and when Ingram's rolling like this, you'll see the offense try to run even more through him.
Pass to Murray. To end the drought. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 22 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Snow against James. Clock at 4. Shoots. Snow can't hit.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Murray, good.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Bulls' ball. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Bulls. Barnes the screen. From past the arc. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Klein covered by Van Vliet. And again, the Bucks miss.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Lai covered by Van Vliet. Here's Lai, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Adams. Duncan Robinson comes in for Diallo. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Max Strus. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Holiday kicks to Van Vliet. Right side Robinson. Pass to Holiday. Williams, a screen on Ivy. 5 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Clark, a screen on Barnes. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from Clark. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Robinson. Van Vliet outside. Pulls up on the elbow. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ivy with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our player of the game.